watching Inside the Purple Room for all your exclusive Raptors news. Milestones were made and the Knicks were trying to fight for their playoff lives. Here's a skinny inside the Purple Room. Yes, the New York Knicks were vying for that 8th and final playoff spot, and they made a big push on Friday night. Amare was one of the bright spots, soaring high above the rim, showing us what he was like back in his Phoenix days, scoring 24 points and grabbing 11 rebounds. Carmelo Anthony was even back in the lineup, hoping to give his team a little spark as he dropped 30 points and continues to still nurse that shoulder. While the Knicks were victorious, the Raptors clinched the Atlantic Division title for the second time in franchise history, despite the loss. Records were broken as Kyle Lowry surpassed Morris Peterson for the most threes in a season. Also, Jonas Valanciunas had a career night himself with 21 rebounds. Unfortunately, turnovers were a major factor for the Toronto Raptors as they turned it over 14 times. Most of the offense was generated by the two men that make this team run, Demar and Kyle Lowry, as they poured in 26 and 25 respectively. Toronto Raptors can't dwell on this loss to the New York Knicks any longer. Up next for the Toronto Raptors, well, before we get to that, we must make a special notable mention to Andrew Wiggins, the projected first pick in this upcoming draft. He was spotted sitting courtside, and Cole Aldridge, a former Kansas alum, had a little conversation with him, along with Amare, who hopes to see him next season. Well, up next, the Toronto Raptors, an afternoon tip against the Detroit Pistons. Let's just say Jonas Valanciunas and Amir might just have their hands full in the paint, as Andre Drummond, the social media guru himself, had a career-high tying night against the Chicago Bulls with 26 rebounds. Now, the last Detroit Piston to achieve this feat with 29 rebounds was Ben Wallace back in 2002 against the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately for all those scoreboard watchers out there, the Atlanta Hawks won against the Miami Heat, which means the New York Knicks playoff hopes are done. This is the first time since 2010 that the New York Knicks will not make the playoffs. Well, until next time from Inside the Purple Room, I hope to see you guys on Monday at Vanapalooza Night with the last Raptors home game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Until then, take care. Keep watching Inside the Purple Room for all your exclusive Raptors news.